Known shit disturber Yambag Jones did not get the memo on no more Elegante questions. So, but this is a question that not only our shit disturber Yambag's interested in, but so is our research guy. These guys, they really hate me, I think. Would you rather work Elegante for 6 months straight or give Paulie B a Spinebuster once a month for 6 consecutive months?
You're dead, Paul.
Oh, man.
Sorry, got to throw you under the bus.
That's all good. Oh, wow. 6 months worth of spine busters. Holy shit.
At least.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Yambag. You got your answer. He's taking my spine of the pine. All right, we got some more here. Figure 4 from Twitter. Out of all the companies you've worked for over your legendary career, what were some of the biggest strengths each company brought to the table while you were working there? So we're looking for some strengths.
Well, there was all kinds of successful companies. Tennessee had their own way of doing business. They had some trips, a couple of long drives, but guys could go there and baby faces. This was one of the things that was a huge, huge benefit to work in places like that and Continental Championship Wrestling that the Fullers and Bob Armstrong owned. The baby faces could sell their own merchandise, and they kept every dime of it, which was huge asset to those guys, because in small territories, even if you were working on top, you might make anywhere from $600 to $1,000 a week, which in those days, in early 80s, middle 80s, if you're making $1,000 a week and you only have one stay over that week,
that's a nice living.
If you're a single guy, that's really a nice living. And you turn around and you do another 500 or 600 or doing maybe another 1,000 in merchandise. That was a pretty sweet deal. Now the heels, even though I prefer to be a heel and would be, even knowing going in that you're not going to sell any merch, it was a pretty sweet lifestyle, because the smart promoters would plus the top heels a little extra.
Okay.
So you didn't miss, and it wasn't just hitting you in the head. Hey, look at those. I'm making these
You didn't
guys,
miss the merch money. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm making these guys look like $1 trillion, and they're getting all the benefits of it.
Sure.
So.
That's good. And yeah, that shows the sign of a real businessman as far as a promoter to say, hey, we know we've asked you to be a heel. You're doing a great job of it, but that's what's bringing the people in, or the hot feuds. So we're going to take care of you a little bit more on the back end, realizing you're not going to make that merch money. So, hey, there you go.
Old saying, baby faces sell merchandise, heels sell tickets.
So there were promoters, though, that didn't get that. They didn't put that together, right?
It wasn't everybody, but these like Ron Fuller and Bob Armstrong and like Tennessee, they would get return talent. Talent would work there and be treated properly, and they would leave and go maybe for a year or two, make some rounds with some others. And if they weren't being treated properly, you could always go back. You would always work a 2-week notice and leave the right way. And you might not, come back there, but you might.
There you go.